Every great dream faces resistance. The people around you will doubt you. Friends, family, colleagues. There will always be someone telling you that you won't make it. They will question your ambitions, mock your plans, and make your goals seem impossible. But what truly matters is not what they say, it's what you do. Will you let empty words stop you? Will you quit just because someone who never had the courage to try is telling you that you can't? The first step to success is learning to block out the noise. If you listen too much to others, you'll never hear your own voice. They will doubt you, but you will keep going, and by the time they realize they were wrong, it will already be too late. So, will you let their doubts define you? Or will you prove that your vision is stronger than their opinion? The doubt they project onto you has nothing to do with you. The problem is within them, their fears, their insecurities, their inability to see beyond what they already know. When you dream big, you scare them, because you're trying to do something they never had the courage to attempt. Many people can't imagine a different future, because they're trapped in their present. They look at you and only see where you are now. They don't see the effort behind the scenes, the late nights, the invisible work, the daily dedication. The greatest names in history were doubted at the start. People called visionaries crazy. No one believed they would succeed, but they did. If everyone thought small, the world would have never changed. And if everyone gave up at the first sign of doubt, no great achievement would have ever existed. So the question is simple. Will you let other people's insecurities define your destiny? They can doubt you, but your actions are what truly write your story. While they talk, you build. Doubt can break you, or it can fuel you. You have two options. Let criticism shake you, or use every word as fuel. Every time someone says you can't do it, you have the chance to prove them wrong. But the goal isn't to prove anything to them. It's to prove to yourself that you're capable. Doubt can be the spark that makes you work harder, smarter, and with more discipline. Every criticism can be turned into one more reason to keep going. Great athletes were told they'd never be champions. Great entrepreneurs were called crazy. Artists, scientists, leaders. They all had to deal with people who didn't believe in them, but they didn't stop. They used doubt as momentum. They turned rejection into strength, and in the end, the only response they gave was their results. You can get angry when someone doubts you, but that anger is useless unless you channel it into something productive. Turn every negative word into a stepping stone to climb higher. The doubt of others can be an obstacle, or it can be your advantage. The choice is yours. Will you be offended by criticism, or will you use it as fuel to go even further? What separates those who give up from those who win isn't talent, luck, or resources. It's one thing, an unshakable belief in yourself. If you don't believe in your own potential, no one else will. If you don't see yourself winning, how can you expect the world to see it? Self-confidence isn't something you're given, it's something you build, brick by brick, victory after victory, small achievement after small achievement. The greatest visionaries in history didn't start with recognition. In the beginning, they were the only ones who believed in their own dream, but that was enough, because they knew the world only acknowledges success after you've already proven it's possible. So ask yourself, what are you waiting for? Someone's permission? Recognition in advance? Stop seeking external validation. The only validation that matters comes from within, and the only way to strengthen it is to take action. Do, fail, learn, grow. Every step you take builds your confidence. If you hesitate, others will sense it. If you doubt yourself, others will doubt you even more. But if you keep moving forward, no matter what they say, sooner or later, the world will have no choice but to recognize your greatness. Now, the question is simple. Do you believe in yourself, or are you waiting for others to believe in you first? Doubt only wins when you give up. Think about it. If you keep moving forward, no matter how many people don't believe in you, time will prove them wrong. But if you stop, if you give in, if you let yourself be swayed by others' opinions, then their doubts become reality. Every great achiever had to pass this test. The road to success is long, lonely, and filled with failures. The difference between those who make it and those who disappear is simple. The ones who win keep going. It doesn't matter how many times they fail. It doesn't matter how many doors close in their face. It doesn't matter how many people laugh at their dreams. They persist. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. If they had stopped, no one would remember their names today. The world forgets those who quit, but it celebrates those who refuse to stop when no one else believed in them. Every time someone doubts you, see it as a test. Will you stop now and give them the satisfaction of being right? Or will you keep going and prove that your destiny is decided by no one but you? Doubt dies when you keep moving forward. Now, the decision is yours. Will you give in, or will you persist? If you want to win, you need to build a mind that doesn't break under criticism, failure, or doubt. That starts with what you consume, what you read, what you watch, the people you spend time with, all of it shapes your mindset. If you're surrounded by negativity, by people who constantly complain, by voices telling you that something is impossible, how can you expect to believe in your own success? Strong-minded people protect themselves from external pessimism. They choose their environment carefully, refusing to waste time and energy on anything that doesn't contribute to their growth. Training your mind to resist negativity is a daily practice. Great leaders, athletes, and entrepreneurs develop rituals to strengthen their mentality. They use positive affirmations, visualize their goals, and maintain an unshakable focus on what they want to achieve. Doubt only affects those who already doubt themselves. But if you have clarity about who you are and where you're going, nothing can stop you. The world will try to knock you down. People will question your dreams. But if your mind is strong, none of those voices will have any power over you. So what can you do today to strengthen your mindset? Who can you connect with? What can you remove from your life to become stronger? Because your mind is either your greatest weapon or your greatest weakness. Not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. As you start growing, some people will distance themselves. Some will laugh, others will ignore you. Many will root against you, but you can't let that stop you. The biggest dreams require sacrifices. You might have to give up certain things. Maybe you'll spend nights studying while others are out having fun. Maybe you'll invest time and energy into something no one else sees value. Maybe you'll walk a path where no one can guide you. Loneliness is part of the process. Every great achiever has been there. Before the recognition, before the applause, before the success, there's silence. Steve Jobs was rejected before he was admired. Elon Musk was called crazy before he was seen as a visionary. J.K. Rowling faced countless rejections before publishing Harry Potter. The pattern is always the same. First, they ignore you. Then, they ask how you did it. Are you willing to go through that phase? Are you willing to walk alone for a while, knowing that the rewards will come later? Because here's the truth. If you quit just because no one believes in you now, you'll never reach the moment when everyone recognizes your worth. The journey might be lonely, but the destination makes it all worth it. So the real question is, can you endure the path, or will you give up before you see the results? Other people's doubts should never be greater than your belief in yourself. If you spend your life seeking external approval, you'll never move forward. People will always doubt, always criticize, always question. But while they talk, you work. While they laugh, you push ahead. While they doubt, you rise. The only thing that separates those who win from those who quit is the decision to keep going, no matter what anyone else thinks. If you quit now, you'll prove them right. But if you keep going, one day the world will have no choice but to recognize your greatness. So ask yourself, what can you do today to prove to yourself that you're on the right path? Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for recognition. Just start. Every time someone doubts you, use it as extra fuel. Because one day, what is doubt today will become your story of overcoming the odds. So stop listening and start doing. They will doubt, but you will rise. Now it's your turn. What will you do?